Alright, welcome to this channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you, we're going to be talking about Chat GPT. Now, what is Chat GPT? Chat GPT is an AI model that is designed by OpenAI. It is an artificial intelligence, and it can go a long way in helping you do your day-to-day activities. So let's delve in straight into Chat GPT and create an account. We're going to be creating an account. We are going to be looking at the details of Chat GPT. We are going to be looking at how to create prompts. We are going to also be looking at using Chat GPT to create codes for website design. So let's go straight into our computer. The website is openai.com. Now, when you go to openai.com, this is OpenAI's website. Right from here, you can create an account. You can do a whole lot of things. Okay, so you can just click on try Chat GPT. So when you click on it, it's going to open up for you. I already have an account, but for the purpose of this training, I am going to be creating another account with another email so that we can use it for this training. So I'm going to be guiding you through the process. Now, when you click on that link, it's supposed to bring you here, and then you're going to click on sign up if you do not have an account yet. So I'm going to sign up with my email address. And it's going to ask me for a password, so I'm going to use a password. And I'm going to click on continue. So when you click on continue, it usually takes less than a minute to load, and then it brings you to this website. I'm going to check my mail. They're supposed to send an invitation to my mail. So I'll just check my mail. Okay, here is it. Verify your email. Now, when you click on this email, you'll find a link to verify your email. So just click on the link and it will open up. This also usually takes less than 2 minutes to load. So let's wait for it and see how fast it would load. Okay, so you are meant to fill a form. So I'm going to fill this form and supply them with my information. Okay, so I'm going to select my number. Mind you, it works according to your jurisdiction, your country, where you are. So they're going to send me an OTP code to my phone number, the phone number I just entered. And when I receive the code, I am supposed to enter it here. So I'm waiting for the code right now. Once it gets into my phone, I would enter it, and that will be it. So like I said, I'm waiting for the code right now. Okay, so I received the code, and the code is 471564. Okay, so it load, and when it does, you would discover that we have our brand new Chat GPT. Okay, welcome to our brand new GPT account. This is our brand new Chat GPT account. So I'm going to be walking you through what Chat GPT actually is. So we have a very clear dashboard right now. So right here we have the new chat. If you want to start a new conversation with your AI machine, here we have clear conversations. If you already have conversations with the machine, you can just click here to clear the conversations. Okay, you can upgrade to plus. It has a little bit of difference between this and the free version, even though this was newly introduced, but it works. The free version actually works. It does almost everything you would want it to do. So we go straight into the other settings. From the setting here, you can actually, you see, you have the light mode. Here we have the dark mode. I'll prefer the dark mode because the light one has effect on my eyes. So you can export data, you can delete your account entirely from the settings, and there you can get help. You can send message to the admins. You can, if you have any problems, you can actually get to chat with the admins from here live, and from here you can log out of your account. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, I'm going to explain. This is what ChatGPT does. Like I said, this is a brand new dashboard. Okay, so the examples of the questions you can ask ChatGPT: explain quantum computing in simple terms. Got any creative ideas of 10-year-old birthday? How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? Okay, the capabilities means the things it can do, the things that your AI machine can do. Now it remembers users. It remembers what users said earlier in the conversation. It allows users to provide follow-up corrections. Trained to decline inappropriate requests. If you say anything that is inappropriate, this machine is going to decline it. It may occasionally generate incorrect information. It may occasionally produce harmful instruction or biased content, and it is limited to the knowledge. It has limited knowledge of the world events after 2021 because there is actually an upgraded version, GPT-4. I'm going to make a video on that, but right now we're talking about GPT-3, and then this runs on version 3.5, and it has limited knowledge of the world's event after 2021. So let's go straight into it. First, we're going to be looking at mathematical calculations using Chat GPT. So I'm going to ask it 1 plus 1 plus 1. It tells us 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now I'm going to click on generate response. You see, it gives me another response. The sum of 1 plus 1 is 2. Let's see if it's going to give us another response. The sum of 1 plus 1. Okay, the form of 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, you see, so that is mathematics using ChatGPT for you. So I'm going to ask it a question. Let's say, how good is ChatGPT in mathematics? Let's see what it gives us. Okay, it tells us as an AI machine model, ChatGPT is designed to be proficient in various areas, including mathematics. It's been trained in vast amounts of data and can perform a wide range of mathematical calculations, including arithmetic, algebra, geometric, calculus, and of course other mathematical problems. It depends on the complexity of the problem. Okay, so let's check 50 plus 6. It says that the sum of 50 and 6 is 56. So you see, 50 and 6 is 6. Now let's do something. Let's say, like I said, this is an AI machine, so we're going to tell it that is wrong. It's actually 60. So it tells us that, I apologize for the mistake in the previous response. You are correct. The sum of 50 and 6 indeed is 56 indeed. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. So you see how ChatGPT has responded to us. Now, if we clear this conversation, I'm going to clear this conversation. Like I told you, I'll clear this conversation and I'll say, what is 50 plus 6? And then the answer is 56. Now, again, I'm going to say that is wrong. It's actually 60. Okay, you are correct that the sum of 50 and 60 is, apologize for the initial confusion. So that is mathematics for you. It can solve algebra, it can solve other parts of mathematics. So let's go straight into the next phase, which is generating JavaScript from our ChatGPT. So let's ask this question directly. How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? So let's go. So it says to make an HTTP request in JavaScript, you can use the built-in, okay, it's giving us codes, function, or okay, for someone who is already a programmer, this is going to be super easy for you to use. But for someone who isn't a programmer yet, you get to discover that it is going to be kind of complex, but it has done three things already. It has given us some form of introduction, the answer to our question actually, then gives us example, and then it comes here and summarizes what it just did for us. So I'm going to tweak it a little, and I'm going to ask some really tough questions. So let's see how intelligent our AI machine is. So I'm going to say updates. I'm going to ask it to update the fetch request to collect weather data in Nigeria. Okay, it's thinking. Whenever you see it coming up like this, you just know that your AI machine is thinking. It's thinking of how to get you the response that you need. You see? So that is pretty much how to generate HTML codes using GPT. And it's not just HTML, okay? It's not just HTML. It's not just JavaScript. You can develop any code. In fact, let's say, write me Python code. So it's gonna say, of course, what would you like the Python code to do? So let's say I'm gonna write a login page code. Login page. Let's see. So it gives you a login page. So if you copy this code, it's going to give you exactly what you have here. If you copy this page, these codes, and use it, you've gotten a login page. So this is a good development for web designers and website developers. So let's move to the next stage, which is jokes telling. So I'm going to clear this conversation. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to tell me a joke about Nigeria. Okay, let's see. Tell me a joke. Sure, here's a joke about Nigeria. Why do chickens cross the road in Nigeria? To get the other side of the border, because it's harder to get. It's heard that the grass is greener on the other side. Wow, this is really funny. Okay, so this is a joke that ChatGPT has generated for me. I talked about the thumbs up here. It is meant to maybe like or dislike your response. You can send feedback to the admin using this button here. Okay, so we move to the next stage, which is the story part of Chat GPT. So I'm going to tell Chat GPT, let me clear up this conversation. I'm going to say, tell me a story of a cat, or let's use a rabbit and a turtle. Trust me guys, this is amazing. This is really amazing. It's going to give me a story. Once upon a time in the lush green forest, there lived a rabbit and a turtle which was known for his speed. The turtle was slow but steady pace. One day they both went into argument, blah blah blah. So you see, this is AI writing you a story. So assume you're a content creator, assume you are a blog post writer, you would have gotten a lot of ideas from here. So I'm going to tweak it again. I'm going to say, write the story, tell the story with moral lessons of patience, right? So let's see. Now this story is going to come with names. It's going to talk about perfection, impatience. It's going to talk about patience, and at the end of the day, when you read the story, you will discover that it is actually talking about patience and impatience. So trust me guys, this is ChatGPT doing amazingly well. Now these are another beautiful part of ChatGPT. Do you know that you can actually write a video game? You can actually generate a video game idea from ChatGPT. So let's go straight into that. I'm going to delete this conversation, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask it directly. You are a video, you are a text video game where you give me options. Give me options. Let's say we do A, B, C, and D as my choices. The scene is from the Matrix. I start with 100 health. Now you have to be very precise when you give any questions like this. So it's going to generate something for us. I guess it's thinking. It's give okay, welcome, playing the parts, fight as agents, run away, A or B. A. Okay, so I'm gonna say A, and you have oh yes, it's writing your video game. I'm gonna say I'll keep fighting, which is A. Now this is really amazing. This is really amazing. So you might want to try this out. Go to the comment section, tell me what you think, tell me what your experience is, and tell me how you want to use ChatGPT, what you want to use it for. So we'll go straight into the next one, which is to summarize an article. So this is going to be the last part. I am going to look at this article here. I'll just check out an article and use it for this training. So let's say I have this article from the United States. Okay, let me just copy this. So I'll come back here and I will just paste it. I'll say summarize this for me. I'm going to paste it and now enter. So it's going to write me a summary of this in seconds, and trust me, it does amazingly well. It does amazingly well. So you see, it has given me. Now I can even go ahead and tell it to write for me like a 3-year-old. So you find out that it breaks it down. The messaging is about federal benefit. The message is about federal benefit, and that's the only way to find out if you are eligible for is by applying. But as a 3-year-old, it's going to tell you that there are some special things that you can get with help, but we don't know for sure if you can get them until you ask. You see, so you discover that when you're talking to someone using this language, you actually understand that this is actually for a 3-year-old. So we can even say, write it like you're talking to a 5-year-old. So it comes up with a different language. So trust me guys, this is amazing. This is really amazing. So this is how it will talk to a 5-year-old. You see the difference between here, and there's difference on this. So that is Chat GPT actually dissecting. In fact, you can even say this is too short. Can you make it longer? I will just, this is too short, can you make it longer? So it gives you the longer text. And you see here you have 3 lines, or here it's giving you 6 or even 7, 8, 9 and 10 lines. Wow, this is great. So guys, if you're new to this channel, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. Click on the subscription button. I'm going to be releasing so much videos on ChatGPT, on what you can use ChatGPT to do, and you don't want to miss it. So click on the subscription button, turn on the notification bar, and then like this video. Go to the comment section, tell me what you think, and tell me what video you want me to make next. See you in my next video.